There's somebody here. Good. Well, I'm proud to see that somebody is here, and hopefully I'm not on the Good Morning Tracy. I'm running really behind this morning, and my plan didn't go to plan. So we're going to do something else, and I hope that y'all will like it. It is currently 27 degrees here in Mississippi. Can you believe it? And so I'm going to draw and paint something cute for you all today. And I hope you like it, if I can find my reference photo. If not, I might not. Well, I'll just go with what I know to do. All right, hold on. You know what? Just forget it. I'll just go by memory. Okay. So let me turn y'all around and have a beautiful shot of my ceiling for just a minute. All right, here we go. I drew this little girl, and I want her to be on my little bucket that I made, but I forgot to prepare the bucket. I got enthused about a commission project, and there you go. Life happens. So glad that you all are here. So what we're going to do today is, this is on graphics film. This is hot press watercolor paper. And I'm going to draw her and paint her on this piece of paper. So, because, to show y'all how to do that. I mainly work with Winsor & Newton. I'm sorry you're sick. When you mentioned migraine, I went, uh-oh. All right, so what we got to do is get out a pencil. You know, I'm an artist, but I swear I can't find pencils when I need them. Hang on. I taught some art lessons yesterday, and oh boy, it was crazy. And, well, hey, Sissy, y'all got beat up yesterday by the snow, didn't you? I have a student of mine that went snow chasing yesterday. Unbelievable. That girl is something. We're going to just draw this out and go from there. All right. We'll worry about the hair doings later. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Sissy, and thank you. And thank you so much for sprinkling. And I appreciate everybody who's here. All right, so we're going to do her little eye like that. And round like that. And I already don't like that. It's too big. Hang on. We'll do this. That'll work good. Her eye is little. So, all right, I hope y'all can see that. And then, for those of you who do not know me, I trained as an artist, but I really didn't get to use it much until my later years. but I never left it on the shelf. I kept going with it. Now, all right. She's going to have a little coat. How are my fur babies? Well, my cats think that they've died and gone to the devil because, see, it's 27 degrees here. And I really can't let them out at night. And there's one cat, well, Paisley and Piper go out. And Bessie loves it. Now, Paisley and Piper are my cats. And also Six. The reason we named her Six was because she was the sixth cat at the time. But 23 was a rough year. All right. We've got a little flippy skirt. And we got some little legs here. I hope y'all can, I bet y'all can't see that very well. Okay. I'm sorry. And then you have her shoes. But I mainly drew. I did not think that I could paint, but I did keep trying. And so there you go. Let's see. And there's the other shoe. All right, here we go. Now, it did not snow any here in central Mississippi. Lots of kids and adults were very disappointed. Oh, man. All right, so what you do with hot press is still the same principle. I'm putting some water down here, and we're going to go with I'm mixing a beige with the pink to get a flesh-looking tone, and I'm always going to hit this camera. It doesn't matter what. But anyway, the cats can't go out at night, and you know they love to go out at night. And they think if they open my closet that will lead them outside. But no, it won't. It's just a lot of shoes and clothes. They're very disappointed. Bessie, my Australian Shepherd, is in heaven. And Lovey, my little Morky Poo, thinks that this is just so awful. All right, we're going to let that set. But anyway, Bessie, it's hard to get her in. She loves the colder, the better. Oh my gosh. Six hasn't offered to get off of my bed since I put her out night before last, and it was cold as everything. That cat came right back in. It was below freezing at that time, too. So she got hot right back in the house. But see, I have a problem. She hates Bessie. Hates her. We're going to add a little pink to this. All right. And I'm just moving the paint about. And this is going to kind of look like it's been drawn. The hot press doesn't absorb the color as much as the cold press, which I normally use for portraits and everything. But when, come on, I need a little bit more pink here. But now when I do houses, Sometimes I'll put them on hot press, but if it's more like an architectural drawing, I normally do, sometimes I put houses on cold press, but when it looks more architectural, it will be this. Okay, now we got that. I did this with colored pencils. I'm venturing into pastel pencil, colored pencil pet portraits, and this was an experiment. Tracy, would you please send me a picture of Pongo, please? I would like to try to paint him to put him in my collection. Now we're going to do, and of course I'll send the portrait original to you if you'll do that for me. I want to put let me put a little bit more here. Since she's a redhead, I don't want to make her too pink. All right, now our nose is going to be pink. And we got little lips there. And here we go. Now, with watercolor, you have to layer it. My husband's going to wonder why I have that soapy stuff in his sink. I tried to get the label off with Goo Gone this morning. It really didn't work. I'm going to have to clean that up before he gets back home. Hopefully I can get that done. And Bessie didn't know why I was so anxious and kind of like halfway running from the kitchen to his bathroom. And excuse me. I really, really wanted to finish my bucket, but we can do that later. And, all right, so we're going to let this dry. Whenever you're working with watercolor, all right, if you've got one layer on, give it a few minutes to absorb, especially if you're working on on some hot pressed paper. I'm just going to put a splash of orange in there, and then I'm going to go, all right, I got to draw her curls. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so kind of goes like this, the messy bun. And then it was really breezy one day. What day was it? I was looking for 6. I think it was Monday night, Monday afternoon. It was cold as everything. And I know she was cold, but she's very independent. Oh, that girl. Nope, don't like that. All right. And I think that ought to do. All right. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. And we're going to make her hair. We're going to start off with this. Good morning, Pat. How are you doing? Y'all, I've got, hopefully the link to Craft Round the Clock on the little, link looking icon. I worked on that. Pat helped me this morning. Try to find that link. Sissy, go to that link and you can join Craft Round the Clock. And it's free. And it's like several hours every day. And if we are not on, you also have, you can go back to and watch the replays. And I'm sure you'll find some favorite creators. But Sissy, we have all types of creators and decorators, designers. Oh my goodness. Decoupage, drawing. They get out the big tools sometimes, sewing, cooking, anything that you would want to know about crafting. These girls know it. All right, there we go. We're just going to lay in some color. I want some bright orange for her hair. Thank you so much. Oh, and y'all need to congratulate me for actually going on my actual page instead of Craft Round the Clock. Oh, I am a mess. All right, you see how pretty that is? How bright that is? And see, I will draw over this with a micron pen, and it's archival. That means it will not fade. Thank you, Miss Pat. I appreciate you so much. I got a lot of views on, what was it that I did? Hi, Jackie. How are you? All right, so we're going to let that set a little bit more. Isn't that pretty? I love red hair. I have one red-headed grandson, and he was just beautiful when he was born. He's still beautiful, even though he's 21. All right, here we go. You put in these accent marks to elevate your painting or drawing or whatever you're doing. This is good. All right, and I'm just making this up as I go along. All right, it's really windy there, wherever she is in cartoon land. The added colors that you lay down gives it depth. As you layer it, it just really will give you movement and depth, and it's not flat, and it's just magical how it all comes together to me. All right, and I'm going to put a bright splash of orange through here. I want her to have brilliant hair. Okay. Hey, Craft Crazy Company. Good to see you. And Cynthia, it's good to see you. All right. Thank y'all for joining. All right. Here we go. We're going to make a brilliant. I want it to be more orange than anything else. Here we go. And when you want a brighter, more intense color in watercolor, you have a just slightly damp brush and a lot of color on it. But make sure that your brush is damp enough so that it slides smoothly across what you're doing. Just love this baby girl. All right, now I'm going to go back. I just love kids. Love them. And we're going to put a little blush, more blush in her cheek, and I'm going to let that soak. And her little nose needs to be redder, so we're going to do that. All right, so her little eyes are going to be blue, just like my grandson. He's about to get married, and I am just amazed that he actually participated, noticed a girl, or what am I trying to say? He won't answer his phone. I'm surprised that he communicated with her. He's something. All right. All right, so I'm taking a really pretty blue, and her gloves are going to be blue. How much time have I got? Oh, I got time. And if it goes out of the lines, nobody died, it's okay. All right, I love green. We're going to use sap green. Now, this color is, excuse me, this color is by Daniel Smith. That's another very good watercolor company. But I really love their greens. You have the Perylene green, sap green, and what else is it? Undersea green. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Tracy's still on here, but I need her to text me that picture. All right, here we go. We're on the green again. Text me the picture of Pongo. I've got to do one of Bessie, too. I just got through doing a miniature Dachshund, and and y'all, to save, or hopefully to keep Paisley, my cat, from sitting on my artwork, I bought her a cat seat for the window. Thank you, JoJo. Good afternoon, Carla. Thank you for joining. How cold is it where you are? Oh my gosh. It was an historical storm yesterday for the South. In my, I think, early 30s, I remember going to Mardi Gras in Mobile, and it had snowed then, but that was 30 years ago. I don't know if it snowed since then. I'll have to look up these statistics. But winter's not over, and usually in central Mississippi, we get snow in, let's see, March, April. Mary, do y'all have snow at your house? Is it Delaware or Maine? Cold in Oklahoma, I bet. All right, now if it looks scrappy here, that's fine. Because we'll come back and draw. Whenever you're drawing your image or tracing your image to a piece of paper with watercolor, you do not want to make your pencil marks very dark, because that will kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't look very nice. in your finished work, you'll see, oh, I bet. Oh, man. All right, here we go. We're just going to press it on down. Another thing, too, to remember is that if you lay down some color and you keep going over it, the brush will pick it back up. It's every day. It is a learning session with watercolor. But when I discovered it, I was enamored by it. I just love it. Okay, we're going to let that be lighter there. I'm hoping I can make that darker. There we go. We'll just go back and dip in the paint some more. We're going to have to let that dry. I'm getting some watercolor blooms. Whenever you go over your watercolor piece, after you've painted it once and you're still wanting to paint it, that extra water can kind of move that underlayer and cause a bloom. Now, in some instances, that's okay. You might want a bloom, but most of the time I don't. All right, here we go. I've got a rosy red, an orange, an outright orange mixed together, and it just makes a beautiful color. And we're going to go over this. All right. My next door neighbor, since it's gotten so cold, Lucille is a mule, and she comes up here daily to get treats. We have corn for her and alfalfa hay. Bessie goes berserk every time she comes up here. But Lucille just backs her ears and comes home. That dog ain't gonna bother her. But I have noticed that since it's been so cold, she hasn't come up to our house in a day or two. In April, she will be 22 years old. Her whole name is Annie Lucille, but she looks more like a Lucille to me, and that's what I call her. Let's see, how we doing? 15 minutes. All right, what color stocking should I have? I put olive green on her. Should I do olive green again? Y'all tell me. Because I don't know. I'm thinking, what about aqua blue? Yeah, I bet so. My niece-in-law sent me a picture yesterday, and they must have a heated pool. They went swimming. Yeah, they went swimming in that heated pool in Long Beach. Talk about living the life. I'm so jealous I can't see straight. Let's see. We're going to do a more like of a turquoise, I think. And I'm going to add a green to it. Make them striped. I don't know. Okay. What if I did that? That would be good. All right, JoJo. But, all right, so what? Green and orange, you think? Y'all speak up. Okay. Heavenly Day, I think. Make them striped. Okay, so here we go. It'll be ticky, as my mama would say. Rest in peace, Mama. All right, so there we go. All right, y'all like that? Okay. We're going to let this just soak in. All right. What color should you use, folks? What should we do? All right. Okay, we're going to let that dry a little bit. Then we're going to go back and, I like orange. We may just do straight out orange. What do y'all think of that? Oh, red shoes. Got it, Pat. This is going to be so cute. I'll have to frame this one. Y'all, I got up to 1.9 thousand views on one video. I would like to break 2,000. Y'all get a whole bunch of views, but I haven't been in this as long as y'all have. All right, we're going to let that go. Y'all said red shoes? Okay, here we go. I've got a fire engine red. Red-headed girls should have red shoes. Look at that. Oh, man. I'm going to put a little orange in it so it'll go on the color wheel. It will blend better. Where's that bright orange at? All right, here we go. I'm going to kind of make it a red orange. Oh, look at that. Ain't that pretty? I love that color. JoJo, you must like red. Do you like red? Turquoise, blue, and green. All the greens are my favorite colors. And I'm real fond of black and white, too. Here, let's put this other red in there. And this one, too. We'll go back. All right, here we go. I am working with a snap brush. Now, this is good. It is made by Princeton. And y'all have noticed that I've literally drawn with this brush. It keeps a marvelous tip to it. Oh, I love it. One of my students gave it to me, not this Christmas, Christmas past. Best gift ever. I agree with you. It's hard to choose just one. All right. Does that work for you, JoJo? You want them to be more red? Let me know. All right. Let's see. I'm putting more red. But I do like the other colors to sneak in. All right. Now, Yay. Hit it again, Lord. All right, so she has little pleats and in her skirt. And it's a very cold day. I need to give her a little dog. Don't I? Thank you, Wacky Jackie. I appreciate you. All right, so we're going to do this. All right, now. I'm so glad y'all like this. It just warms my heart. All right, so we're going to put a little bit more on here. Whenever you're doing something, you need to watch when you're drawing where's your light source, and to create a, consistent shadows on one side. Highlights on one side, shadows on the other. I possibly need to do a collection of girls. Wouldn't that be cute? A collection of girls. All right, time for the drawing. All right, now, I said that I have micron pens. This is an 01. I also have an 005. And for those of you that did very well in math, I think that's like 100ths. It's very, very tiny. All right, so we're going to draw a little bit. I got my minor in drawing because I took so many courses. All right. Now, we're not going to just outline everything just because we can. That might look a little coloring book. We don't want that. But we do want to do some just to give some here. Let me get out my, let's see, we'll do this. I have these fine liners that are from, made by Cricut, and this is called Adobe Clay, and they're great for card making. So you get a set of them. They look like this, every color under the sun. Look at that. And you can just go to town with that if you want to. It sometimes works better than just black. So let's do this and let's come down. And I am just not going to do black on her stockings. I'm going to outline each stocking. All right, where's my turquoise? There it is. Oh, sidebar. I had to lock Paisley out of the room because she just would not leave me alone this morning. And they have food, believe me, and water. And I got her a bed, and I'm going to put it in the window today. Well, thank you, JoJo. All right, now we are going to outline our gloves, but we need a little puffy looking something so that we know it is woolly gloves. Yeah, that's what we needed. All right, and then come here, come to Mama. All right, so we're going to take this, and I hope this will show up. But we need to come down here like so. We need to put like, oh, what is it? It's plaid, tweed. Make it look like it has a weave in it. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. Let me see what time it is. 4 minutes. Oh, no. And you can do a light, just a loose, like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'll give her buttons. And this just creates, she might need a scarf. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Does she need a little dog? Y'all think I ought to put a little dog on her, with her? Like my dog, a Morky Poo, a Yorkie. What do y'all think? She'd just be so cute. In the blue. All right. Now, let's see. Yes, I'm going to do a little dog. And, all right, and everything goes on like this. And we're going to create buttons. I used to have a double-breasted coat like that. It was so warm. Oh, good. Definitely a scarf. Okay. I'll see what I can do. All right, so her little scarf, her little neck, oh, we can't have that. So, let's see. 3 minutes, all right. So, we have the typical scarf. This is going to be tricky because it's in watercolor. All right, here goes. Let's see what I can do. All right, what color have I got? All right, now, let's do a turquoise scarf. Come on, Lisa, hurry up. And I'm going to have to work on this because it's got to meld together. All right. And when I get through with it today, I'll post it and I'll and send it to Tracy. Come on. But it'll be cute, cute, cute. There we go. And it's got to soak in. What time is it? 1 minute. But if y'all will like and follow my page, post what my kids do, my students rather, adult and littles. And y'all follow me and share this if you will. It would just really help my numbers so that Facebook would share me more. But I appreciate y'all very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And it's not quite 12. So, come on. But y'all get the gist, right? Turquoise, yes. Turquoise. And we're going to have to let that rest because I haven't, sure. You, JoJo, send me your address. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day.